good evening. Back at the piano. It's a sunny day outside, and I love playing that little tune. And for those of you who are not Americans and not involved in our political scene, it may not register very much to you, but that title that I put on my little teaser before I came online, it was not a misspelling. I did spell it the way I intended, but it's a really kind of fun, famous song by George Gershwin, and the lyrics, which are even more fun, are by his brother Ira Gershwin, who George Gershwin tends to get all the credit, but Ira came up with some pretty awesome lyrics during the course of their great partnership. And lyrics are so important to any song. They make the difference between it having meaning and just some notes. I love some of the lyrics in this song. While other folks grow dizzy, I keep busy, biding my time. And then next year, something's bound to happen. But this year, I'll just keep on napping. And yes, we have to keep patient. That's what we got to be. And we got to keep disciplined. We got to stay with this thing. I know it's very frustrating for those of you who want to work. It's really frustrating for me. In my job, I want to play concerts. I want to be out there performing. That's the major part of the quality of my life. And to have it disappear for this year, I was looking forward to so many different things. Maybe some of them toward the end of the year will still be able to happen. But just like almost all of us, we have to adjust to a new normal. Okay, last time out, a few days ago, I made a little music quiz, and I guess I should apologize for making it so obscure, but there was a winner. And the piece that I played as a mystery song without a title and without telling you what it is, was a song that I composed 7 or 8 years ago, a song called The Castle, and it was for a project called Poema by a close friend artist, Korean artist. And that artist's husband happens to be Hugh Char, and he's the one that realized that the song I was playing was called The Castle. So Hugh, you win the big prize. And you kind of made it a little bit easy for me. I was afraid you were going to choose some extremely difficult song for me to play. But this one I played quite a few times, and it's challenging also because it's a jazz waltz that has some really, really fantastic chord changes. And the history of it goes back to when both you and your wife were at Berkeley, the jazz school in Boston. And you had created a new son whose name happened to be Benny. And by the way, my granddaughter Ava is going to be going to the Berkeley School this coming fall, so we're excited about that. And actually in the back of my mind, even though Benny's now already graduated from Berkeley, who knows, maybe they'll get together and do something creative, writing together, who knows. But anyway, so there was a song that was composed as a tribute to new arrival Benny. And the chord changes in this song, for me, are so natural, and I think the ideal performer of this piece would have been Bill Evans, and I'm sure there are many pianists today that could and should play it. Chick Corea, Makoto Ozone should play this. But today, I'm going to play it as the special prize for Hugh Char. Here's Waltz for Benny. very challenging chords. But I love, it's both a fun performance piece and good exercise piece to fight my way through improvising over those chord changes. Now let's go back several centuries to the Baroque era. And of course, as I've already spoken about in our recent meetings here, I'm a big lover and admirer of the music of Bach. But also during that same time period, there were other composers too. He wasn't the only one. And I also talked about and played a little bit of the music of the Italian composer Scarlatti. But today I would like to interpret the music of the French Baroque composer Jean-Philippe Rameau. Rameau had a special place in my life because back in the early 1980s I was recording for Columbia Records, and I was able to do a Christmas album based on the music of Rameau, which I interpreted with the help of some computerized music, which was in a very early stage of development at that time. There were synthesizers, but they were very limited and much primitive compared to the opportunities that we have today with a much wider arsenal of electronic music. So I made this record called Rameau, and one of my favorite pieces, which I'd like to play for you today, is a piece that I cannot pronounce. My French pronunciation is pretty bad, but I'll make some kind of an attempt because I really love this piece. It's Les Naïs de Sologne. French experts, I spelled it out on another post on the website, so maybe you can give me a lesson, a tutorial on the pronunciation. But here's the piece, and it's on my very difficult to find, because it's out of print, recording of the music of Rameau. Thanks for listening, everybody. Have a lovely day, afternoon, evening, morning, and I'll see you next time, Monday. But I'll make a little announcement beforehand about it. I really, really appreciate all of you stopping by to listen. And let's be patient, let's be disciplined, and let's keep music in our lives.